We're in Acts 9, beginning with verse 36, going through 40, the first part of verse 40. Now, was in Joppa a disciple named Tabitha, which is translated, means Dorcas. She was full of good works and acts of charity. Her name, Dorcas, means dear, and referring back to her good works and acts of love. In those days she became ill and died. And when they had washed her, they laid her in the upper room. And this is an upper room. All houses had usually an upper room. Since Lydda was near Joppa, the disciples, hearing Peter was there, sent 2 men to them, urging him, "Please come to us without delay." Peter wasn't in Joppa when Tabitha died, yet he wasn't far away, and the Christians in Joppa had heard that God was doing miraculous things through Peter, and so they called for him. And sometimes we don't go looking for help, and God seems to come when we think it's too late, but his timing is always right. So Peter rose and went to them, and when he arrived, they took him to an upper room. All the widows stood beside him, weeping and showing tunics and other garments Dorcas had made while she was with them. No indication in the book of Acts that it was common or popularly expected that dead Christians would be resuscitated to life. This miracle, and a few similar in Acts, is listed because they were unusual and remarkable. It was very well the exception that was that Peter would merely comfort these Christians, and as they grieved over Dorcas. Yet Peter sensed a specific leading that he recorded in what's recorded in Mark 5:38 through 43. Put them all out of the room, and God would do for Tabitha what he had done for the daughter of the ruler of the synagogue. And Peter put them outside and knelt down and prayed, and turning to the body, he said, "Tabitha, arise." And Peter seemingly clearly remembered Jesus did in Mark 5, verses 38 through 43, and it's also mentioned in Luke 8, 50 through 56. In that healing, Jesus said, "Talitha cumai." Peter said here in the original language, "Tabitha cumai." Peter could hear Jesus' words ministering and repeated the very same words. Peter simply tried to do as what Jesus would do. Jesus was the leader. He wasn't trying to lead people to himself. He was trying to lead them to Christ.